that since my discharge from the psychiatric hospital, I have been basically set up in a mind control prison, basically. Indeed, the town of Warminster has become a mind control prison, coordinated by various networks of defense intelligence operating out of Warminster military base. Indeed, there seems to be a collusion of the GRU, the Soviet military intelligence apparatus, defense intelligence networks connected to the British Freemasons also. Indeed, this all seems to be due to my exposures of Grenville Lodge, Wiltshire Police, and the KGB organ traffic. So it's all very interesting to consider. It seems that 74% of the locals in Warminster are in on this mind control experiment also. So there will be constant updates to the lodges of my mental health and my daily activities. Indeed, it's all very interesting to consider the way that defense intelligence, i.e. the British military intelligence apparatus, have managed to set me up in this town as a mind control prison. So it's going to be interesting to see what occurs. Indeed, defense intelligence in its entirety want to see me suffer for exposing the organs, i.e. the KGB trafficking and organ harvesting networks that interconnect through the Wiltshire butchers' shops under the supervision of the Wiltshire police departments in the respective towns where this goes on. So it's all very interesting to consider the KGB set up the organ traffic in the 1930s via the networks of Felix Jasinski all across Europe, with headquarters in Wiltshire, interestingly indeed. Philip Wilkinson, the Wiltshire Police Commissioner, is well aware of the fact that his county is a hub for KGB organ traffic. Indeed, Wiltshire operates as a pipeline for the smuggling of organs to the Russian Federation and Israel by networks of British military intelligence connected to Russian military intelligence, interestingly. Indeed, a lot of the conflicts between Britain and Russia are choreographed, as Britain is actually a dominion of the Soviet Union, which still exists. It is interesting to note that the main guys running the KGB are Sabbatai and Donmek cultists. And indeed, I focused on the Donmek cult through various exposures, and this could have a lot to do with the reasons why I have been basically set up with Warminster as a mind control prison. Indeed, it's all very interesting, the amount of defense intelligence operatives that are lurking about Warminster at the moment, surveilling me, basically, for the GRU, which is all very interesting considering there is meant to be a state of conflict between Britain and Russia, but this is not actually the case. The defense intelligence, i.e. British military intelligence services, are actually an appendage of the Soviet psychopolitical system that is actually running the United Kingdom. So it's all very interesting how it interlinks. Indeed, these Soviet networks are Illuminist networks of Sabbatai and Donmek cultists that are operative to continue their butcher shop trades, basically. Indeed, it's all very interesting to consider that I am basically now living in a mind control experiment which is being operated by defense intelligence, which covers the entire town which I am in. Indeed, defense intelligence, i.e. the British military intelligence services, run Warminster. So it's really quite a scary concept. Indeed, it seems that the town is on a certain degree of lockdown, in a sense, and that basically I am under constant surveillance and mind control, basically, by the defense intelligence structure that runs Warminster for the KGB organ traffic and the GRU black operations that go on in this area. So I also believe my human intelligence data collection is scaring people, but I actually have no interest to start offending the local citizens in regards to my exposures. But I do take it as quite a compliment that my human intelligence data collection is so well respected in these communities. Indeed, it's all a very interesting concept to consider, that the defense intelligence, military intelligence of Britain, operating as appendages of the Soviet Union, have basically carried out a massive mind control experiment on me in the town of Warminster, in collusion with the Freemasonic networks of Wyvern and Longleat lodges operating out of the Masonic Hall on the Market Square, and the Wiltshire Police appendage, the Warminster Police Department, who are vital to this operation. Indeed, if I behave in any way that could inflame the police department, I will be locked up and probably butchered, interestingly. Indeed, I am in a rather precarious position, and it's all rather scary, and especially considering the fact that I am a mentally ill, paranoid, schizophrenic lunatic, this is an even more difficult situation, and I do not know exactly where to turn. Indeed, I have trouble making friends generally, so I do not know exactly what to do. But I'm well equipped for this as a trained intelligence operative. I can deal with certain things that a normal member of the public would not be able to deal with. I'm not going to reveal any more on my intelligence connections, but the Defense Intelligence Services seem to be scared of me. So we'll leave it at that. Indeed, it's all very interesting to consider that the Wiltshire Police are operating a line of organs through the Market Square in the nighttime hours. So it's all connected to C.J. Robbins, the butcher shop. Indeed, the butcher shop mafiosi all across Wiltshire are engaged in the organ traffic of the KGB, the organs, and have been since the 1930s. It's interesting that C.J. Robbins was established in 1934, at exactly the same time that the KGB was setting up organ harvesting and organ trafficking hubs across Wiltshire through the British Masonic lodges that the KGB were infiltrating at the time. So it's all very interesting how all of this links up. Indeed, the residents of Warminster should not be too worried about my human intelligence data collection. The only targets of mine are the butchers shop, Freemasons, Warminster Police Department, Defense Intelligence, and the KGB GRU networks. So it's all very interesting. So I guess that covers quite a large percentage of the important people in this town. But this town decided to set me up in a mind control experiment, somewhat similar to the TV series The Prisoner. So it's all very interesting to consider, and you can't expect me not to do anything at all. Indeed, I am a trained intelligence operative. Although I'm a lunatic, I am a trained intelligence operative, so it is in my nature to begin to harvest data, basically, and mine data in the localities where I am dwelling. So it is all very interesting to consider, and I'm going to do my best to be as civil a person as I possibly can, even with the authorities. So I'm going to leave it there. This lunatic has other things to do this evening.